Greetings, Seth. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you through Michelle. I have been on my spiritual journey for about an year. I have made some progress, but I feel that I'm not able to go beyond a certain level. And, I keep hitting these roadblocks due to certain things from the past or, certain negative energies within me which are holding me back. So first of all, I'd like to ask, why does it happen? Is it related to a past life? And secondly, what do I do to overcome them?
That is a very good question. And so we will have the discussion now regarding energy. Your thoughts arise from your belief systems, emotions arise from those thoughts. In this way, every thought resonates a particular energy frequency. It is the emitting of this energy that creates your reality. And so, in that way, the answer to your question is although you have access to the information that exists in another simultaneous life, you call it a past life, the reality that you are experiencing here is completely within your purview, meaning the other reality cannot assert itself into this reality without a belief system, a belief structure that allows it. There is nothing wrong with where you stand here, right now, in terms of your expansion and evolution. Your question proposes that there is something wrong with your level of evolution right now, and there is not. For all of the experiences that you have had in this lifetime have served you and in getting to the place of your awareness right now. And so it is good. The question then you have is one of clarity. You would like to achieve a higher understanding of self and your relationship to all that is. And there is nothing negative about that. You have heard the phrase, ask and it is given. It is true. For you can have whatever you wish. If you think you are blocked, then you will experience that. I assure you, you are not. It is only your beliefs that cause the separation that gives you the perception that you are blocked from moving to higher levels of, of expansion. But you are not. You are not blocked by anything but your own thoughts. And so then, the thrust of the examination must be directed not to another simultaneous life, but to your own thoughts. For each version of you in each of these simultaneous lives has the free will in each of those lives to create whatever reality they desire, of course, from their own unique personalities, creativity, each one. And each one is different. And so the version of you in another life is not the same you here in this life, for you have different experiences, you have different beliefs. There are lives that you are experiencing where you are a Caucasian woman, or you are an Aborigine, or you are an, an African male. So these lives that you are experiencing, each contain, each version of you possesses the free will in each of those lives to create whatever reality you desire. And so then there is no imposition, although certainly there is communication between you and the other versions of you, certainly, but there is no imposition. Indeed, it is only your thoughts, it is only your beliefs right here, right now, that are creating this reality. The first one is to disabuse yourself of the idea that you are blocked. Your soul, your existence is not blocked from anything. Indeed, it is unlimited. There are no limitations. What you would like to do is, instead of saying where you think you are negatively, which is not negative, you're in a beautiful place. You are in a place where you are going to create more opportunities for evolution and expansion. This is a wondrous thing that you have done. This is a great place for you to be as a creator, as a master manipulator of energy. And so then understand this with regards to energy, you came forth knowing that thoughts generate things, that it was the energy of those thoughts that create things. You came forth knowing that you could stop thought, change thought, and then manipulate a reality. You came forth knowing that. Your soul does not believe it is limited by anything, by any construct. It knows by having all of these experiences, by gaining all of these new perspectives moment by moment. And understand this, every time you do something new in this life, you have added to the expansion of your own soul because you've done something from this unique perspective that has never been done before. And so, what you want to do here, understanding the truth of ask and it is given, you can then ask for what you would like instead of noticing or forming an opinion, a judgment on where you are. So let us do that practice with each other now. Let us have you articulate with words what you would like to see happen in your path right now.
So I would like to have that blissful experience that I desire, and be in a state where I don't experience any negative emotions, and always at my best, uh, being able to utilize my strengths, uh, to be able to be of service to others. That's when I
And
want to be.
and you have many, many strengths. Let us first do a little course correction on the always part of being my best. Understand, you understood that coming into human form, there was going to be the movement of energy. The thoughts that produce the energies of joy and love and compassion and patience and happiness and laughter and spontaneity and all of those, we're going to say, operate at the higher energy frequencies. And we're going to say, for the purposes of this visual demonstration, that they are up here. But you knew you were coming into a form that was going to assimilate the limiting beliefs of others during childhood, at a time, at an age where before you had an opportunity to form your own beliefs on your own. You knew that. And so you knew there would be a journey of experiencing a reality of negative emotions, limiting beliefs, and consequently, not very pleasing experiences in your reality. You knew that coming in. So you knew there would be a dipping of the energy from the higher frequencies to the lower. But what you understood was that once you did come into what you call a negative emotion, it's because you had a negative thought, a limiting belief flared. Now, this is not a negative thing. For if you understand how thoughts become things, you understand that it's required for you to have energy moving. If you're always operating at the upper energy echelon here, there's no movement. Thoughts become things because energy is in motion. And so one day you are here, and the next day you observe something that causes a negative response, which is, by the way, a good thing because it's an opportunity for you to examine what thought created that negative response. A limiting belief is there. You have an opportunity to identify it and then alter it and get rid of it. You have an opportunity to release those beliefs that no longer serve you. The negative emotions are good because they are your indicator that there is something there that doesn't serve you, because your soul, your being, does not fear anything. It's not worried. It doesn't judge yourself or others. So first, Let us correct that you would even want to always be happy. I assure you, you would get bored. This is not what you want. What you want is when your energy dips down to a lower frequency, sadness, anxiety, doubt, concern, fear, depression, you want to stop that thought there. Stopping that thought there stops the momentum of the energy that is in motion. Meaning, if you stop purposefully a negative emotion, you stop its momentum. By course correcting and reminding yourself of the truth, you are then able to push your energy back up into relief, into confidence, into patience, into compassion, into love, joy, happiness, and then you're pushing your energy back up. Now, your existence here in your human form, you understood that you were going to be moving the energy like this, up and down, up and down. You were always going to be moving the energy. And through this movement is the clarification process of what you would rather have as opposed to the experiences that you do not desire. But the energy is constantly moving. Even asking a question has a particular energy frequency, it resonates a particular energy into your reality, from which, of course, the universe will respond and provide you with the answer. The question then becomes, how open are you to the opportunities that are providing you with the experiences that you have asked for? Because many times the opportunities that present in response to your asking don't come in a way that you would have typically planned on or imagined, which is not a bad thing. It means that when something new, a new opportunity, a new experience comes into your awareness, it is your ability then to put thought in motion, meaning take action and move into that opportunity, into the unknown, and do something and experience something or someone that you have not before. And that is the essence of where your opportunity to expand lies. It's not in the knowing, it's insofar as the words that you know. It doesn't lie in how many books you've read. It does not. Your learning and growth is directly correlated to your experiences and how you view them. And so let us reframe your what you're asking for. And what you're asking for is to create a reality that has less negative, dramatic events. You would prefer that your reality, that your challenges appear to you in the form of a question to which you can arrive at a solution. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And so then what you're asking for is for more expansion. This is very natural. This is a very natural part of who and what you really are. Of course, you're wanting to move forward. Of course, you're wanting to experience that. The physical opportunities here in this life is what is going to enable you to do that. And so, what you want to say then is this: I love that I am constantly growing and expanding. I love that I'm constantly moving the evolution of who I really am forward. I love that I'm not afraid of the unknown. And I love knowing that because I know at my most authentic self, in my authentic core, all of who I am, which is my soul, which is more than who I ever thought I would be, that there is no part of that that ever worries or doubts or has anxiety or depression about anything that I'm doing. Moreover, I know that my soul is not afraid of anything that I could create because everything that I create here in this experience is for me to understand the experience and then create another one. I love that every day, and knowing this, I'm moving more and more towards more joyous experiences, more loving experiences, more helpful experiences. I love that because I want to evolve, I am attracting so many new people into my experience. I love that although I may not agree with all of them, that my interaction with all of them is going to serve me. It's going to teach me more about who I am. They're going to provide me with opportunities to extend patience, to remember that when I find myself forming opinions regarding who they are and what they're doing, that it's my time to take off those glasses and put on a new pair of glasses and say, oh, yes, that's right. They too are unlimited master creators here, uniquely creating the reality that they are desiring. And so you want to move into this path of clarity, understanding that you're going to create opportunities for you to experience expansion. And what is expansion? Expansion is the achieving at your conscious level a new perspective, a new awareness that helps you to understand the totality of your power, of your creative ability here, not only in this physical life, but how your actions, how your experiences, how your responses are actually every day causing the evolution and expansion of your own soul. And so that is the direction that you want to move into. Appreciate the negative experiences that you've had, for they have assisted your evolution in bringing you to the point of this conversation of understanding the totality of your existence even more than you did before. Questions?
Yeah, a lot to think about, but yeah, something I can resonate with. Definitely. Thank you.
You have to understand you in your body naturally, your natural state of grace. You are comprised of the creational force of the universe. You can create anything you want. Literally, that creative energy has been shared with you by all that is to use as you see fit. And of course, you want to assist and help other people then. If you want to help and assist other people, then one goal would be to aid your own understanding, experience the higher frequencies of unconditional love in your own physical form, meaning limiting beliefs are conditional, negative beliefs are conditional, and they occupy space in your energetic vibrational stance. The more of them you can release, the less space they occupy within your vibration. The less space that they occupy in your vibration, the more your natural energy, which is comprised of unconditional love, occupies. When more of your energy space in your corporeal form is occupied by the energy of unconditional love rather than conditionalism, limitation, and fear, that is when you will more often than not experience the energies of joy and passion and spontaneity and confidence. You will be more unapologetic because you will be less concerned with what others think, you see. And so the path here then is not to view your negative experiences as something that you want to completely get rid of. You want to shapeshift so that your challenges arrive into your experience more in the form of questions instead of fires that you have to stomp out. Yes? And you can do that by altering your limiting beliefs to accepting the belief structures that are more in harmony with the truth of who and what you really are. And I have given the practice of 10 minutes, not more, a day. I have given that in other sessions, verbally or mentally, creating the words that affirm and remind yourself of the acceptance of this belief of who and what you really are. I have given the process of utilizing your imagination, which is a very powerful creative tool at your disposal. For remember, thoughts create things. And so, if there are events or situations or people that you would like to experience here in particular ways, you can serve your creation by taking a few minutes out every day to visualize in your mind very freely, without restriction, what they look like, what they feel like, how you would like it. Everything in your reality was first designed in your mind. And so, if you wish to experience more of the things that would cause emotions of joy and fulfillment, satisfaction and contentment and love, then first make time every day to utilize your neuronal processes and use your imagination for 10 minutes a day and create it first in your mind and allow yourself without judgment to feel how wonderful, how joyous, how delicious your creation in your mind feels without judgment, and it will come forth. And so, regarding your evolution and moving forward, what you really want is to move forward and resonate at higher frequencies of unconditional love in your corporeal form in your physical body. And you want to be of service to others, of course, because this helpful nature, this giving nature, is reflective of the level of unconditional love that is already within you. Of course, you want to serve. Of course, you would like to be of assistance. So, create it first in your mind so that the opportunities for those experiences can be created in your reality. You are the captain of your ship. You have unlimited power at your disposal at all times. But remember, you are in physical form, and so it must be created here in your mind in order for you to enjoy it physically manifested in your reality.
Thank you.